All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And now, I'm not going to play the whole 6 minutes of this video, but nevertheless, it's from World Star, and it involves the MOTB, which is the CHI to the P, man. And it says, real life demolition man type shit. Prison of the future serving a 20-year bid in 5 minutes. Hey, now this is gonna show you, how wicked and evil, Esau is. And, I got some notes right there that I want to get into as well. Just so I watched the video already, so there it goes. All right, now the one thing they said to be able to put thoughts and memories inside of a person's brain. Esau already does this, on a lower level than what he's blatantly doing in this simulation with his predictive programming and what he does in his shows, his movies, his Hollywood industry. He does this, to the minds of the children and to the minds of the adults, man. He'll flash certain images, flash certain words and scenes across, that Black Mirror, so to speak. And it does condition you, man. It does condition you, showing you that his witchcraft is heavy. The scripture says he is wiser than Daniel, right? There's no secret that they can hide from thee. Well, he's done a diligent search, man. He's accomplished that diligent search, as the scripture says. So he understands how the mind works. He understands what part of the brain to tap into to provoke thought, to provoke memory. He has that wisdom on the left hand side, man. So this is a something that he wants to bring forth, to the forefront, man, as punishment. But this device is also going to show you how he's trying to exalt himself as the Most High, as the scripture says in 2 Thessalonians 2, man. Right? Because to be able to put a memory or a thought in someone's mind that they didn't do, that's wickedness, man. Because he can have you think all different types of madness, And the movie show you this. When they show pre-crime, we could lock somebody up based off of what they thought or what we think they might do. That's him trying to have the mind of the Most High, man. See, and this is when we know that they're lying, because they keep bringing up this word rehabilitation, right? When we understand he don't do anything to rehabilitate, it's to break the spirit of. He did the same thing in hardcore chattel slavery, It wasn't to rehabilitate or to change the mind or the way of thinking. No, it was to break the spirit into submission. So if he could put memories in your mind, quote unquote, what he calls rehabilitation, imagine how much more docile that individual will be underneath this device, man. We already see how he breaks Jake's spirit in slavery, how he did it in the prison, to where if a certain sound or alarm go off, they revert back to what they did in those cells, man. So how much more this? Through artificial memory rehabilitation, which ultimately is going to show the MOTB or the CHIP, the neural chip in the minds of the people, right? So I want to grab this because we understand this is all geared toward the system. Revelation 13 chapter, and I'm gonna start at 14, right? It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live, right? And a miracle that you could do is supplant someone's mind to thinking that they did something or went through some shit that they never did, man. That's on the left hand side, but that's still a great work, so to speak, man. Right? It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So what's included within the image of the beast? Hey, the Hollywood industry, the pharmakeia industry, the technocracy, the democracy, religion. These are all parts of the image of the beast, and this specifically the tech part, merging man with machine, biohumanism, transhumanism. This is all so he can further his enterprise, right? And it says, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So anybody basically opposing his will, which we are, because we're adverse unto wickedness, as wickedness is adverse unto righteousness. Right? It says, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So it's not just people that's committed crimes. It's people who he want to put people in that system of those who disagree with how he's ruling, man. It says, and causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And that's the charagma, right? Which is a physical mark, right? It says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so let's get back to this. And it's a physical mark. Go into the word charagma and goes into the word charax, which is a pale stake palisade. And then it goes into the word graphos, which is the information stored within that device. And I want to touch up on this because we understand. This devil ain't gonna do that thorough brain scan for everybody, man. We understand with a device like this, he's gonna experiment like hell on Jake, man. He's gonna experiment on Jake, man. We're talking about the wicked here. He's not about to. What he's going to do is make sure he has data. He's gonna put as many people in that device, in that system, as he can. And he's going to monitor all different types of things. He's going to turn up a radiation and waves on certain people more than others. There's no bounds when it comes to him and these devices, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab it in the blue letter so I can go into that word walls. Is Ephesians 6:11, put on the whole armor that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. The wiles of E, man. This is G3180, methodia, cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. It says methods, trickery, wiles, devices. Right? His devices, man. And this is just another one of them. Because even when you look at the jail and prison population, who's the majority in there? Jake. Even some of the so-called white people, right, or the so-called people that look like Edomites in there, they still Jake, man. So, the prison and jail population is full of Israelites. So his target, what do you call it? His target subject or subject targeted is Jake, man. Both the man and the woman. Right? So yep, I got that. Oh yeah, it's about to get to that point right there. Hey, and that's a problem, man. So I want to grab this in the book of Second Thessalonians, right? Because that shows forth the so-called pride and God complex that Esau is trying to, establish. This Second Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there coming a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right? It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as a power sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is a power. Right? And we understand he's basically trying to manipulate time in a different sense. Right? And we know that the Ancient of Days speaks about how this is Salakia. 2 Peter 3:8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day. So what he is trying to do is, they just said, hey, well, they're going to make a decade worth of sentencing basically seem like 5 minutes. So we understand that the human mind, and who knows how this is just going, well, we ultimately understand how it's going to mess up the brain, mess up the mind of whatever individual that is, because now they have to process all these images and information and so-called thoughts, and their brains firing, the neurons firing and all of that, so that it could be done in 5 minutes. They're trying to stuff years, decades worth of new trauma into a subject, Jake, in 5 minutes. So basically they're going to come out docile. They're going to be cooked. Their brain is going to be fried. They're going to be a basic zombie, man. Completely susceptible to not only, the madness that he is pushing, but they're going to be just a vegetable, man. Making them experience years worth of artificial memories in just a few minutes. Now, that's another thing. He don't want you to feel sorrow in terms of regretting what you want to do. Regretting of what you did. He just wants to punish, man. We not ignorant of his devices, man. This devil don't do nothing for rehabilitation purpose in order to, transfer somebody back into a society so they could function. Because if that was the case, why are there so many soldiers that's messed up? Right? It says rehabilitation is the process of re-educating, which is what? Programming. Right? It's programming. It says rehabilitation is the process of re-educating, and we understand that word educate means to draw from within. Right? It says re-educating those who have committed a crime and preparing them to re-enter society. Well, their prison system don't rehabilitate Jake now. So it makes them think that this device is going to do it. The goal is to address all of the underlying root causes of crime in order to decrease the rate of recidivism once inmates are released from prison. The act of restoring someone to health or normal life through training and therapy after imprisonment, addiction, or illness. Now, where was the rehabilitation during the crack era? Because now that E is being touched by the opioids, now they want to have conversations about rehabilitation and getting people back to functioning status, man. When it deals with them, but when it was Jake, it was Jake just got to suffer with the hells that Esau created and perpetuated. It's another part in this that I want to touch on. I believe it's the last portion. Salakia. Here it is. Yeah, right here. Yeah, Salakia. Now we understand who invests within these prisons, man. You know, it's Esau that's invested within these prisons. So they're talking about how, you know, they're gonna take this money, or reallocate this money to basically public benefit, which is bullshit, man. Because they got the money to do it now. But they're doing what? They're sending it off to Ukraine. They're sending it off to Israel. So they don't give a damn about the citizens. They don't care about you Babylonians. And even in the process in which they would try to create, you know, this as a fully functional, quote unquote, new prison, man. Who's still going to be invested within it? The elites, top banking families, and Eve. They have the problems to fix. It's like they have the funds and resources to fix the problems of the earth. They always talk about, oh, the earth is polluted, which we understand. The water is polluted, the air is polluted, and the minds of the people are polluted. Well, they have the funds and resources in order. It's like they have the funds and resources, to clean the air, to clean the water, you know, to not poison the minds of the people, with all their agendas. But this is what he wants to do, right? So him saying or trying to use this as something positive at the end of it, it's straight up BS, man. It's BS. He looks at everyone as goyim. And we understand with AI moving as fast as it is, the job creation of this place is dwindling, man. People are losing jobs every day due to an automated system, you know, taking place of what they used to do. And that's the direction that he's moving towards. So all the talks of repairing this place, of building a better world, a system, is all a lie, man. Lies are his refuge, as the scripture speaks about. And we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. And ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahshai isn't going to allow him to fully set this enterprise. And he's going to destroy him, man. All the riches that he swallowed up, the scripture says that he's going to vomit them, man. And this is why we need deliverance. Because this devil is a mad scientist, man. He's a mad scientist. So I just want to bring this lesson out towards the body. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.